Now he'll step off. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Pulled toward right center field. Turner's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to hit is Wander Franco. First pitch of the AB now. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. And he fouls this one off. Franco has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Trey Turner.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Chased a bad one.
Guy's throwing 3 digits right here. Fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out. And now here is Ozzie Albies as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posada finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder,
Outfield shaded toward right center.
Griffey.
Here's the first pitch.
Junior.
Fouled off.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Mike.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Griffey Jr. is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping in next, David Ortiz. Now the pitch.
Ortiz.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So the next to bat will be Juan Soto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
The third baseman, Ryan.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Puckett is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Edwin Diaz.
The first baseman, right where.
Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Here it comes.
The right fielder,
George Springer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posada corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Kirby Puckett digging in now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Line drive to left. Griffey Jr. is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. So now here is Bob Feller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
So he gets the strikeout, but they're not yet out of the inning due to some questionable defense. Runner at first with two gone, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. And this one's in the dirt. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope. 1-1.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. Long throw to third. And he's safe. In now, Jose Ramirez. This is popped up. Diaz in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. And stepping in, Yerman Mercedes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yerman Mercedes.
First pitch of the AB now. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Baseman, number 6.
And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next to hit is Blake Snell.
No pitcher. Blake. Yeah.
The pitch.
David Ortiz.
Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Here now is Trey Turner, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So up steps Ozzie Albies. And this bounces to Posada, but he's able to get a handle on it quickly. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. In the dirt, but good hands back there by Posada as he's able to pounce on it quickly. Here comes the 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. He's set and the pitch.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now into the box is Mike Trout. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Mercedes goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, Ryan.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to him, Edwin Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Diaz.
He says that gay. You a gay.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Your wife takes control early. And that's what
swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Kind of like when you get married. That first day, your wife takes control early. And that's what the Ordinators did.
Hit softly down the line at first.
Second French horn is again.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings in George Springer.
George Springer.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kirby Puckett. First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Turner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping in once again is Yermin Mercedes. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yermin Mercedes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jeff McNeil is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So next to bat will be Blake Snell. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 the count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The second baseman, Corey.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. That brings up Wander Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Bitch caution his ass.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
These bitch close friends, man. Still bitch they got it bad.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He grounds it sharply to third. 1 there. On to first, a double play.
Like practice like your parent voice, like.
So base is empty now after the double play, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Mike Trout. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down the left field line and deep. curveball misses inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. David Ortiz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner.
The center fielder.
Popped him up. Seager moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he chased it in the dirt. Posada recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next up is Ken Griffey Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is now to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box now, Kirby Puckett. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Turner's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here is Posada. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away. Next, it'll be Bob Feller. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
With a traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. At the plate, Lewin Diaz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Trout looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's George Springer.
Now batting, the right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Appreciate it. Oops.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Now at the plate, here's Mercedes. He's in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled off.
Nah, the security guard.
A windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch on the way.
About to get Jeremy demonetized.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Said I was going to get Jeremy
pitch in the dirt as he lays
demonetized.
off. It's 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, God. Cool baseball. Moved up everything.
Max Muncy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. 16. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Shoot something night, boys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. He's ready now to pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Juan Soto to the plate now. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Turner. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner flew out last time up. First offering.
Turner.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to stand in is Ken Griffey Jr., not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of as that one without a doubt is gone.
Continue to do it. Get this shit. Bobby and Quay, they got the song.
Will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty hard. I mean, it's that boy Rodney's birthday, John.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Line toward right center. Turner will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now it'll be Wander Franco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Hit hard to the right side. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up. McNeil has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side.
You go stupid on every play.
The flight attendant did not
Yosh Gossett takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in is Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. He'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to take his hatch again, Lewin Diaz blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. George Springer the next to hit, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On to first, and that's your ball game. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Twins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Bob Phillips.
I'm cruising in my ride with my Louis Loafers. Nigga, Randall gave them bitches 40. God damn.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between North Carolina and Arkansas.
Hate to see it.
Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And there's one away.
Short fine. Let me watch my nigga K-Mark.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in will be Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2 pitch to Junior. Still no balls and two strikes. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Protecting with two strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with along at that.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. And now here is Willie Adames. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Willie.
Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
There's no way you do that.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. He'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Adames stands at second with no outs. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Ball two.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Diaz is over and he puts it away for the first out. So now here is Jordan Alvarez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Did he hit it?
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
Not any shot.
Nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the ball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The first baseman.
Next to dig in, Dominic Smith, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side.
Out to center field. Turner's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the imposing power back, Ryan McMahon. Here's the first pitch to him.
All right, bro.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Bro.
Digging in next, Lewin Diaz.
The
first pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is there, 2 gone.
We need to get some subscribers so he can shout us out and put us on.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I mean, I was done to see it at the time. Now I'm serving.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lewis waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a...
Oh, here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Who is Noah Syndergaard? Who is he play for?
Here's Corey Seager.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a breaking ball and then off the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
2 balls and a strike now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now into the box, Yermin Mercedes. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Griffey Jr. able to track it down for the third out.
Only heard 30 seconds.
So now to the plate, Yermin Mercedes. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Called strike 0-2. They really bunch him up on that shotgun as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Okay.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Jerry be having the goddamn food lion brand soda is in the spirit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1
Bright
after
and early
grounding out in his only
orange
trip to the plate so far. Set to
Be
deliver
having
the
a fruit
0-1.
punch, Jared.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hit in the air down the right field line. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Willie Adames, second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Up next, Yordan Alvarez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken down and in for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next, here is Lewin Diaz. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Gone! George Springer the next to hit. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Grounded down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. And ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First delivery to him.
Gallo.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's the first out. Stepping up is Dominic Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman.
Next up, Ryan McMahon. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes the count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yerman Mercedes. They could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB on its way. And the fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Lewis. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
The batter, Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Y'all ever get an update on y'all Warzone?
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find the way to keep his hands back.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now back.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He's set. Here it comes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. McMahon is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Seager onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball is in there.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly bold right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate here is Yermin Mercedes, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh my God, it's a cold world, dude. TBS in cold war.
And 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
McNeil ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ozzie Albies as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Now the bat, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now is Ryan McMahon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is... So stepping in is Willy Adames. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The shortstop, Willy Adames.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And now in the box, Kyle Lewis flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Turned on down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nigga said your face.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends into the box. Lewin Diaz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. 1 out. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Now at the plate is Yermin Mercedes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hard hit ball to second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Shiesty copping everything.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
It's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, Dominic.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
know though, man. You know about the old dogs, bro. You like that. You like dunks. You like speed too. Find what you prefer.
Hot shot down the line. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball and a strike.
Oh, it is a baby size.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
The shoe cracks over time. It's a white layer over it, and out.
Or you wear the misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This was a used one, though, but I'm going to get you a fresh
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Turner's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Shiesty only wear a size 9. This is near like 5'4".
Runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Looking at fastball too high for ball 1.
4 years ago now. It was one of the first shoes that they made. That was crazy. And it's 3M, right?
And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. Springer is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he scurries back to first base safely. So next to hit is Yermin Mercedes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's more in the back.
Now batting.
He's right here. You already know what's in this box. That's the trophy room right here, man.
Matt Olson will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they're runners at the corners now.
Like pop that need inside this shit.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, double socket, man.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. In now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Played Kyle Lewis. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding strikes.
Yo, what in the world? It's a React Jordan 11?
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
And it comes.
And Springer will take
React Jordan 11.
retire the side.
Hey, the shoes that be lacing up their stuff.
They come with a charger on it, bro. You charge not only your phone, but each shoe on the charger. Let them know, man. Adapt 11s.
Mariano Rivera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Max Muncy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
What's the back version of it? It was the second one that cracked with the painter. He's going crazy. Alright, we good. Let's get it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here now is Trey Turner. First pitch of the AB now. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lewis. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Shout out my boy Travis. Hopefully y'all work together soon, man. Y'all may have something on the way.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Crazy collab between Supreme, Jordan 14s. He's going a little back to the future on me.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Crazy. One of the only snowflakes and shoes besides the airbag. He's a crazy.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Right here, right? You 2 shots from right there. You make one of them.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in next, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with Chicago. First pitch on its way. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. And that will end the inning.
They just made it. Paid him 4 hours.